Holy shit. What's good, YouTube? It's Forgiee, and today reacting to Have You Seen This Image? It's a video about Rookie. It's about a creepy image. But yeah, anyways, I'm starting to like move away from FNAF. I'm like completely getting rid of it now. But I'm moving away from it because I don't want that to be like what I'm known for. That to be the niche of my channel. Well, without further ado, no more yippee yapping about. Let's get straight into this video.
Everybody has some form of media-induced childhood trauma. For some, maybe it's King Ramsay's curse in Courage the Cowardly Dog. Or if you were somehow born after 2005, then it's probably the Momo challenge.
Dude said somehow born after 2005. Come on now, man. Come on now, man. I'm born in 2009. We're 16 now. We're about to turn 17. Come on now, bruh. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Momo did have me shaking in my boots when I was way younger. Especially a little Facebook story, bro. I wasn't originally scared about Momo, but my mama had told me a Facebook story about Momo, and she had said that Momo was going to like get in your room at night, come from under your bed, climb on your bed, talk to you all in a sultry voice, and tell you to get the knife and kill your parents. That shit had me scared, bro. You best believe I was always in bed. Oh, there's something in my hair. Bro, it's still in there. Hold on, bro. Get out. There you go. But yeah, my fault. Got a little off topic. Yeah, it's soldier voice. Make you give the knife. Go in your parents' room and kill both of them. Had me scared, bro. Dookie in my pants. Thinking of Elmo, not Elmo. Ooh, Elmo's a throwback. When not Momo, it's gonna come in my room and diddle me.
Originally, I went on the hunt for an obscure cartoon called Captain Flamingo, which featured a disturbing episode that haunted me for years. But this time, it's not just my trauma. When I was a small child riding in the back seat with my siblings, we found a piece of media that to this day, I can't forget.
What was it? The Boy Who Cried Wolf, Chapter 1, the story. Let's see.
Let me paint you a picture. When I was living in Seattle, I remember one specific car ride going home in the middle of the night. My little sister was browsing her iPod on Google Images when suddenly she came.
Ooh, that is a throwback, bruh. An iPod Touch? Oh my God. Your parents used to give you something like that when they didn't want to give you no actual phone. I used to beg for that. It's still in my hair, bro. Yeah, my fault, bro. But yeah, you used to beg your parents for. I used to beg my parents for an iPod Touch because I saw my cousins with the iPod Touch. Yeah, it was like I was real jealous. You know me? I ain't had no device like that, nigga. All I had was a Samsung Galaxy Tab A growing up and a bunch of computers. So yeah. I wish I had an iPod Touch. That is a throwback, bruh. All right.
Across an image that terrified her. She screamed and refused to look at her phone. I thought to myself, there couldn't possibly be anything that scary. And that's when I saw it. An image of an all-white wolf character with red eyes, sharp teeth, holding on to a child. But it didn't resemble that of a costume. This was a real creature, acting completely.
I hope not. I hope not at all. What you mean? It resembled a real creature. What? No! We don't need nothing like that walking around America. Come on now, man. What? Some giant wolf creature with red eyes and a gargoyle mouth? Like what? Bruh, hell no.
Unfazed, I closed the tab, but for the rest of the car ride, I refused to look out the window into the dark woods of the night. What if the Wolfman was waiting out there, glaring directly at me?
That's how it all starts, bro. That's literally how it all starts. You see the traumatizing thing, you're thinking about that for the rest of the day, month, week, year. Definitely not year.
It has most likely been 15 years since this happened, but I still can't forget it. I need to find this image and figure out where it came from. So just to recap what we're looking for, an image featuring a realistic wolf-like monster smiling. Then the monster also has to be holding on to a child. And finally, the origin of the image should be at least from 2010 because I remember this happening when I was in elementary school.
Dog. This sounds like all the characteristics of a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic. Like Twisted Wolf. Something like that. Like Foxy. I don't think you want to find this image, bro. I think you looking straight at it.
So I guess the first thing we should try to search for is scary white wolf monster holding onto child. And let's just kind of see what comes up. Okay, so it doesn't seem like any of these are what I'm looking for at all. What makes this kind of search way harder in 2025 is all of the AI images that are polluting Google. For example...
Oh, brother, you remember when AI was like that, bruh? Now it can generate a whole ass movie that you could barely tell it's AI. That's crazy. Now, I don't know what in the hell this deviant art drawing is. That shit.
This image.
Oh, do you see that thing, brother? Wolf girl. Oh.
Right here using the crayon AI. If we want to find what I'm looking for, it's going to be buried and require some effort. This is scary, but not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Let's try searching just holding child. This is like the polar opposite
Bro,
of what I'm trying to find. Maybe a good thing to put in here for now is costume, even though I distinctly remember it not being one. It just seems like this might be a good way to get some actual real photos. Things still seem to be not at all what I'm trying to search for. Guys,
what are these images?
This is what I'm looking for. Let's keep going. Something I learned from my previous video is that you can actually search by the date.
Look at the shoe game.
For example, if we do before 2010 and see what that gives us.
I didn't even
this might
know
actually
something like
be
that.
the closest image I found so far to what I'm thinking of. It's still lacking key details,
That
like
looks
it's
like
the
a
wrong
Five Nights at
color
Freddy's
and it's not
animatronic.
holding onto a child. I feel like I'm one accidental search away from accidentally making it onto furry Google. Yeah, it's pretty safe to say that we're
probably
not
already
getting
made it
any
on
of the
there.
results I wanted. Maybe I need to brush up on some details and confirm the story with the only other person that knows what I'm talking about, my little sister.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
So the reason I called you today is because years ago, you and I were in the car.
Now that's a strange way to call your family member on a Discord call. I ain't gonna say too much. I've done it before. It wasn't a sibling. It was like my cousin. He was trying to play the game with my friends. That's why we got in a Discord call. Anyway.
Together in the back seat, and you were looking up like scary images or something like that, and you came across this photo of like a white wolf monster or something like that, and it's holding onto a kid.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's trauma.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Can you tell me anything about when you looked that up?
No, I was looking up cute bunnies.
You were looking up cute bunnies?
Cute bunny picture, and I scroll down, and I see a terrifying image of an evil Easter bunny.
Was it an Easter bunny?
And it scarred me for life.
I remember
it was,
as
but
a
it
wolf.
had like sharp teeth.
Bro,
it had sharp
what?
teeth and like a scary face, so it kind of looked wolf-like. But I looked up cute bunnies, so I'm pretty sure it was a bunny. Hey, but like, if you make any money from the video, like it kind of came from me.
Cut her off. Cut her off.
I'm sorry. What was that? I think.
Yeah, you're lagging.
I think I'm starting to lose signal.
No, like I think I can get some of the money.
No, I literally can't hear you. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Okay, now that I've cleared up some things, it's pretty obvious that I just didn't remember some details correctly. But now I'm feeling confident with a more set-in-stone story. So this time, let's try bunny monster holding onto child. Here we go. This is easily the closest thing to what I was imagining yet. But I know that this isn't it because it definitely wasn't a black and white image. This is...
Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. All right, y'all, I'm back.
Really creepy. What is with all of these creepy images of Easter bunnies
from, like,
holding
the
on to
50s,
children?
Bro.
Look at this. It's like this rabbit hole just goes deeper and deeper. Terrifying nature of looking at these is definitely on the right trail, but I'm really surprised to see how many of these images there are. Like, there are hundreds of these. This could take me a lot longer than I expected it to. One image after the next, there were hundreds of photos of Easter bunnies holding onto children, and it felt very strange to me, almost like I had stumbled onto something that I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, the Easter bunny I was being held by as a kid was definitely way more friendlier than whatever the fuck this These niggas are.
Further down I went, it seemed like each image was more disturbing than the last. There's a phenomenon specifically with the Easter Bunny. I haven't seen a character this widely cosplayed since Diva at a Comic-Con, but for now, it's a lead, so I'm gonna keep hunting. And after taking this video, no clue what I would find next.
Holy shit. That is an image. Oh my god, nigga, that's the thumbnail. Wow. That is terrifying.
Without a doubt, I had found the image. And normally, this would be the end of the story.
Whoa,
but
bro, I don't want to see nothing like that. A wolf in sheep's clothing.
There are multiple versions of this image, and it's hard to trace down exactly which one is technically the original. And not only that, but I have reverse image searched on just about every engine possible. Google will tell you the image is at least 10 years old. At least. But 10i reverse image search goes all the way back to 2008. Jeff the Killer is from 2008. And the internet is still trying to find the unedited source of it to this day. If it was only 2008,
that's crazy,
the chances
bro.
of
Jeff the Killer about to be 18 years old and these are still looking for it, bro. Probably is 18 years old. Nah, it's just February.
Finding it would be way higher, but it's not from 2008. From digging online, the oldest website I managed to find this image on was on April 16th, 2003, making it at least 22 years old. And just for some perspective, I'm 23, so this picture is most likely older than me. And before you get any crazy ideas, no, the baby in the picture is not me, okay? And the way I found this oldest version is by going through hundreds of links provided by Google, until I stumbled on an old website called Pelican Parts, an old forum for replacing European car parts. And in the middle of a random pic thread, the image was posted. But I know that this can't be the source, just judging by the nature of the post. There is no way that this is the first place it was posted on the internet. It just seems so out of place. But something interesting and potentially important is the name of the file.
Dog, I'm invested in this story, bruh.
Frankie and the Wolf vi.jpg. Not only does this prove that I'm not crazy, it was in fact a depiction of a wolf and not an Easter bunny. Regardless of the clearly yawning cat Photoshop, this gives us a potential name of the image. Trying to search for Frankie and the Wolf in any fashion doesn't yield results. But while digging on Google, the second oldest post that I managed to find was from September 2004, and the file name, frankie.jpg. After this, any other posts found seem to ditch the title. But just taking a bit of an educated guess, this could be the title of the original source image somewhere out there on the internet. When researching, I went through various different forums. For example, somethingawful.com. On this site, they hosted regular Photoshop contests to a similar nature of the style of Frankie and the Wolf, and this goes all the way back to 2001. So it's certainly possible that the image I'm trying to find is just floating around in a forum like this. But with recent changes to the internet, it's becoming increasingly harder to find images. AI is polluting the algorithms and websites are going offline, and I am far from the first person to be traumatized by this photo and wanting to figure out where it's from. I've probably spent a total of 15 hours just trying to find the source of this image, but as of now, it has to be considered lost media. The source is just so far back to the point where it probably can't be found with normal search engines. But anyways, that's my time. If you were entertained by this video, I actually dropped a song this month. I think it's really cool. It's gonna play at the end of this video and it's in the description.
Just in case. Also, just in case this song is copyright, we're not listening to it, guys.
I make more content like this if you want to check that out. Maybe there will be a part 2 if we end up finding it. Who knows? But yeah, peace out.
Oh my god, bro. Did you see that? It's lost image nobody can find, and they found the original. Like all the sources in between. Wow. But yeah, in case you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe. We just went on a deep run on how to find this guy's traumatized childhood image. But yeah, in case you guys did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.